Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you where to get the Andrew Loomis drawing the heads and hands. It's on my website, my blog. It's drawingjones.com. You can just go to drawingjones.com and click on the blog right here, and then it'll take you to this page, and scroll down until you see the free art book. Click on that to open up the blog post, and simply click on the image, and I'll give you the PDF file right up there right away for you. And if you come over here, you can just save it to your hard drive. And it's a really good book, lots of pages, 141 pages, and all kinds of great information. It's a really helpful book, and now it's free online, so it's really cool. So I thought I would share that with you. And alright, thank you. Good morning. So today I wanted to do some basic drawing of the head. I'm using this great book by Andrew Loomis, Drawing the Head and Hands. It's available on the website. It's a PDF file, and it's pretty good. But I didn't find the online version until after I bought the book. So there you have it. But here's the book, and I was going to do thinking about doing page 22. Which is really good. It talks about the cross on the ball and how it shows the different angles. So I was just going to copy that basically, and also copy 25. Again, with the cross on the ball and how it shows the angle of the face, and just the very basic placement of the features. So I thought that would be a nice little warm-up for the morning. And maybe later, if we have time, or maybe another video, we'll do more pages. This would be a good one, and some basic structure of the nose, and it's just planes of the head. It's a really good book. It goes into hands and children and old men and expressions. It's a really cool book, so check it out on the website. And let's go ahead and get started with the first ball and head. I'll just put it up here. So this also helps you if you're new to using the pencil in this manner. Drawing circles, lots and lots of circles, really helps train the shoulder and muscle memory pretty quick compared to not doing the circles. And usually when you first start off in the morning, it's kind of hard to draw circles. It's kind of rough, and then as you warm up, it gets easier and easier. So this is just the basic shape of the cranium. You start with a circle, and they usually cut the sides off. That would be like somewhere the ears would be over here. And so then we'll drop down to the next one where we'll put more information in. And then divide that circle in half. And then again make into quarters. So this is the brow line. And then we come down, well actually let's go up here and make a little mark for the hairline. And that's the brow, which is the equator of that sphere. And then we come down here to an equal distance that we did for the forehead, from the brow to the hairline. We do the bottom of the nose, and then bottom of the chin. And we had cut off the sides. And then you can do the keystone shape between the eyes. And the far side of the orbital brow, whatever you want to call it. Can't think very clearly right now, apparently. Basic shape of the nose. You got your lips down here. Just put in the little nodes on the corner parts of the lip. Maybe a bottom lip. A little bit of a chin right there. And the cheekbones, they almost follow that angle of the bottom part of the sphere that we drew in. Sphere, if I can pronounce that correctly. And then you can draw in your your jawline. And my guy has a very strong jaw apparently. And he doesn't, Loomis in the book doesn't have the ears drawn in on this part, but they're pretty easy to do. Let me drop that nose down a little bit further. I'm gonna make it a little bit wider too. I'm gonna put a little bit more information. Just a little tip of the nose indication. Anyway, so ears would be about somewhere in this general region, the bottom of the ears, and then top follow the hair or the brow line. And just very basic little head shape. And then let's do the other angle. He has another angle starting off with a sphere, and then he has the cross over here, and so that's the brow, and then it's going to wrap around the sphere. I actually have a little bit too high. It's supposed to be the equator. That's a little bit better. So center, and then come down here. Just pull a straight line to indicate the face. Bottom of the jaw. Bottom of the nose will be over here somewhere. That's the brow, and the hairline will be up here. So then find that corner of the nose, the bridge. Nasal bone comes down and create this little nose shape. Let's take out that center line where it's crossing through the nose. And then the far side eye socket, and the cheekbone. And then the eye is somewhere down here. Then we have a plane change. So the side of the head like this. And let's do the brow ridge comes down. So that line that finds the hairline, you can also use that to find the top of the ear. And if you divide this circle here into quadrants, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Usually, roughly, the ear will sit into this fourth quadrant. It's not a hard rule. It's a general rule of thumb is really what it is. It can get very confusing if you hold on to these concepts too tightly and you're drawing from a live model or from a photograph. If you hold on too tightly to the concepts, you can get in a lot of trouble, because sometimes people's head shape doesn't match into this way of drawing, but it does give you a starting point, you know what I mean? So you can navigate your way around the face faster. So it's a good place to start and practice. It will definitely help you draw faster. And you got the node of the mouth, the bottom shelf of the bottom lip, and his cheekbone comes down. There's going to be some fleshy part over the lips, and then that chin. So let's do the next one. Actually, I was supposed to, I was going to draw the circle like that and then bring it down here and do him down here, but I totally forgot. I actually just went right on top of that circle, but that's okay. Let's do this other one. This third sphere at the top. And he's going to be looking down, or we're going to be looking down at him. The cross of the face will be down here and curves up. So then from the cross of the face is the center line of the face, like between the nose, between the eyes here, and this would be the brow. And then we'll pull down. Actually, let me move. Let's do it down here. Let's see. It's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And the cross of the face. So pull that line down for the front of the face. And for the bottom of the jaw, try to find that same angle. And then bottom of the nose will be somewhere right here, and the hairline will be up here. And then between the eyes, the keystone shape of the nose. And just the basic shape of a nose. And let's erase that center line. And let's get that out. Let's see. And then the lips. They're tucked under the nose pretty close because of the perspective angle that we're looking down. And then bottom of the lip. The bottom shelf. And his chin, something like that. Let's come back up here to the forehead. Work on that far side eye socket. And cheekbone. Tucks behind the nose. Goes around the node of the mouth. Then the chin. And let's do the other eyeball. There's a plain change right here, like a shelf. Eye socket. Let's see. And the side of the head is a nice, if I can position it right, nice circle that indicates the side of his head. And divide that in half. Let's go ahead and put some indication of a hairline. And his ear, like we said, will in this method of drawing will be in that fourth quadrant, roughly. And then the jawline falls right here. And then connect that down to the chin. Let's make that a little bit better angle. I'm going to angle it inward. And then something like that. Maybe a muzzle line. Some other indications. So let's do a third one, or a fourth one. And this guy is going to be looking up across to the face, like so. And then that side plane that's going to be cut off. And then his ear is going to sit on that division and sit in this area right here. So let's take him down. Actually, maybe pull that back of his head. Looked a little too much. That's a little bit better. So let's go down here. Draw another circle across the face, which is the brow, and between the eyes. A side circle that indicates that plane change. Divide it into 4 quadrants. Pull from that center line all the way down to find the rest of the features. Bottom of the nose and bottom of the chin. The hairline would be about right there. So the brow kind of sits right here. Let's put his keystone on his nose. Just basic information for the nose. And then his lips kind of wrap around. Get the corners of the lip. And then the bottom part of the bottom lip shelf right here. And then the split in the chin somewhere right there. Let's get this far side of the face. Comes down, wraps around, finds the chin. And then the bottom, let's put that ear in. About right there. Then we can do the chin. Let's clean some of this up. It's tiny little drawings. Tiny little drawings we're making, so it can get kind of confusing with this pencil. It's not quite as sharp as I like it, but it'll do. And just working his hair shape, and his neck. Cheekbones. Yeah, so just those are very basic exercises, and they're very, very helpful. And I've done plenty of them in the past, especially when I first started using this pencil. And let's draw this really difficult head angle one where he's looking up, and the cross of the face is really high on the sphere. Let's cut the sides off. Let's put the hairline. The hairline's going to be up here. You're going to see a lot of his nose. Tip of his nose is about right there. The bottom of the nose will be right here. And we'll make this very basic shape. You can see up into the nostrils. And then the top of the lip, corners of the mouth. Because he's looking up, you'll see the upper lip to be much thicker than the bottom lip. And then bottom of the chin, something like that. The sides of the jaw. Let's go back up here and work on that, the brow ridge. And the basic eye socket structure, keystone shape. So let's pull out that center line. And his ears are going to be really low because he's looking up, which pushes the ears down. And they look like they're about right here. This angle is so hard to do, especially from a live model in class. It's like I rarely draw people in this perspective, so when I'm confronted by it in class, it is definitely a challenge. And it always looks strange to me. Like I feel like I just didn't get it correct. The sides, there's some hair on the side. So even this one, it just doesn't look right to me, but just do the best you can. Maybe if I put some cheek. It's really a hard angle. That is for sure. Sketching the eye. Weird. Looks weird. Let's do the other one. And I also forgot to drop it down below, but I'm just gonna do the heads over the circle. It doesn't really matter. I'll just put the next one right here. And he's tilted looking down, and the cross of his face sits in this area. And I'm just going to pull a line. Let's make it like that for the center of the face. And that's his brow ridge. This is the side plane of the head. And we can divide that into half and find roughly where that ear will sit, and it'll be somewhere in this area. Let's find the bottom of his nose, somewhere right there, and the bottom of the chin, somewhere right there. Now in this angle, his nose is going to hang over that line. So let's go ahead and put that keystone. And then the bony structure. And you can see that far side nostril, tip of his nose, and the other nostril. You can see how it hangs over that line in this perspective. And his lips are really close to where the nose is. Let's get the corners of the mouth and the bottom lip. Let's move his chin up just a just a tad, and let's go ahead and work on that eye shape. Cheek wraps around and then attaches to the chin. Zygomatic. Let's put the jaw somewhere over here. I'm moving things over a little bit because it looks a little too wide. I'm going to put the ear somewhere right there. Now, top of his head. Get that perspective. Hairline. And let's go to the next guy. And I actually like drawing these poses where we're looking up at the model and they have a little bit of a twist in their neck. So the cross of the face would be somewhere right here. Pull down that line for the center of the face. Bottom of the nose and bottom of the chin. And let's put in that angle of the nose. Nostril. Just very basic structure. Just pull out that center line. And the brow on the far side. And the eye socket. You don't have to follow it completely like he does it here. You can pick things up that you've seen other people do and add them. Because like this whole socket area, he didn't draw that in, but it's something I've seen the teachers at Watts Atelier do, so I picked that up from that, and I just like to put it in now. And his ear, I gotta draw that side plane of the head, like kind of cutting that ball, like a slice of that ball off, and then divide that into 4 quadrants. And if I put the ear in that 4th quadrant, it looks like it might be too far back. So what I think I did was I drew this area a little too small for the whole sphere, so I have to adjust and move the ear in way closer. And that means the back of the head will be cut off. I would have to remove some of the cranium on the back side. And he has the zygomatic arch, runs off the top of the ear, cheekbone comes down, then right down into the muzzle. And we can put in his lips, corners, the nodes of the mouth, and connect them. Do the bottom shelf of the bottom lip. And let's make his chin smaller than we have it. Starting to look a little bit like Jay Leno. And you can see it's showing the underplane of his jaw. So this is the jaw line, and then there's this underplane, and muscle rhythm with the neck muscles here, which I should probably move back a little bit, a little too close to the jaw, or to the chin. Let's see. Alright, so let's do the last one. I'll just put him right here. This guy's going to be looking straight at us but looking down. Let me redefine these shapes. I kind of smeared this guy's face off. Moving around with my hand, not paying attention. Anyway, okay, let's go back over here. Start with our circle. And let's divide it right in half. Just pull that line all the way down and cut the sides off. And then cross of the face, right between the eyes and the brow ridge, brow line, right there. And bottom of his nose, probably be somewhere right there. And the tip of his nose is actually going to overlap that line like it did on this guy. This one here. Nose overlaps. See the bottom of the chin. Probably about right there. And his hairline, about right there. So because he's looking down, or we're looking down at him, the thirds of the face will be skewed. The first thirds will be larger than the second, and the second will be larger than the third. And then if we continue this line up the brow, we can find approximately where the ears will be. They're going to be pretty high because he is looking down, or we're looking down at him. So his ears would be somewhere in that position. And then draw the cheekbones. Let's put in his nose. Start with that keystone shape between the eyes. And nostrils. And the tip of the nose is overlapping that line that we put in. Let's take out this information. Just indicate that bone structure of the nose a little bit. The eyebrows. Lips are really close to the tip of the nose because of that perspective. So let's move his chin up. It's way too low. His cheekbones. Actually, let me put the cheekbones in because that will help me. I'm actually going to make his eyes bigger. Made them quite small. from the sides of the nostrils, you just come up parallel. You can find the center, or the inside start of the eye. Let's go back down here. Finish that jaw. This hairline. So yeah, that's a nice, very nice warm up. I would suggest you guys try it if you like. It's really fun, and you can fill up a whole page doing this, and then get into like another portrait. This is a great way to just get loose and ready to start drawing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and again, check out the website because I have the Loomis book on the PDF file. And that's an easy download, and you can get started right away. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, so this is actually only page 22. Maybe if you guys like this, I can do more in the future. Just want to see if this would work out for you guys. So let me know in the comments if I should do more of these through the Loomis book. But this is page 22, and then if you like it, then I'll move on to the other cool pages in that book that really show you how to do different angles of the face and stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, and thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, and have fun drawing. Bye.